Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and the footage you're seeing on screen right now is actually from a recent mountain biking trip I did. We have a brand new upload on the outdoor channel where we do the entire trip, so I would recommend checking it out if you guys are interested in that. But today, we are going to be talking about brand new legends coming to the game, what it means for the future, and why we didn't get one in Season 26, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. We're going to do all that. We're also going to go ahead and give out an heirloom. All you got to do is like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the drill, but without further ado, let's jump into it. In the grand tradition of Apex Legends, every season brings us something shiny, a new weapon, a new POI, a new reason to yell at our squad for not sticking together. But for Season 26, we've seen a common trend where sometimes, well, they just simply don't release a new legend. The character select screen is exactly the same as last season, except maybe a little dustier. And yet, right when the community started getting comfy with that idea, the internet's favorite pastime, data mining, gave us a gift, a huge leak from Apex's own game files, a list of hidden legends and rework so big, it makes the Marvel Cinematic Universe look like a weekend project. So, before we start dissecting these names like it's a crime scene, we have to talk about the elephant in the dropship. Season 26, like I said, doesn't have a new legend. Respawn has explained this decision, saying they wanted to focus on the health of the game. Server stability, ranked overhaul, wildcard mode, big back-end changes, and to be fair, the game is actually running a little bit smoother. The problem, you can't put improved packet loss in a hype trailer. But here's the kicker. Just a few months ago, Respawn said they also plan to start releasing Legends more frequently again, which means this season might just be the calm before the storm, a storm full of shiny, broken, probably overpowered new mains. So tucked away in the game files under character configurations was this list. 21 entries. Some are reworks for existing characters, others are completely new names we've never seen before, and each one is a blank canvas for speculation, chaos, and meme potential. We have some here like Scryer, the name alone screams recon legend. We have actually seen gameplay of this before. Scryer means seeing the future in fantasy terms. I'm picturing a Seer style recon, but instead of heartbeats, they can predict rotations or ping enemy locations. There's also Uplink, sounds like someone who's one patch away from becoming the official legend of tech support. There was also some gameplay of them. The ultimate could be a satellite dish that boosts ally shields, heals, or even recharges abilities faster. Imagine Watson's pylon, but with squad-wide perks. Jester was the one that always caught my eye the most. A name like that screams pure chaos. They are a legend cut from Titanfall 2. There was also some gameplay of them as well. This is all very old gameplay, so we have no idea how their abilities have been changed. The more interesting one is Blisk, of course, the Apex game's founder and the Titanfall connection. If Respawn makes him playable, expect something cinematic, calling in AI specters, temporary pilot abilities, maybe even a limited Titan ordnance strike. If you think ALGS is sweaty now, basically wait until Blisk drops. There was also Seismic that was listed in there, an area control monster, Earthquake ultimate that slows down or knocks enemies, cracks open doors, maybe even unveils underground enemies hiding in bunkers. Caustic mains would cry, and honestly, I'm totally down for that. There was also a couple of reworks, Gibraltar V1, Fuse rework. Now there's two listed already that we've already seen, Revenant and Lifeline. We know Respawn isn't afraid of full-on legend overhauls, but seeing Gibraltar and Fuse, that's pretty big. Gibraltar might get a slimmer hitbox or an entirely new defensive ability, and Fuse could get utility beyond spam grenades. In fact, he is getting a overhaul and a story focus on Season 28, so I'm interested to see how they actually go ahead and do that. There were some other ones listed there, such as Sepra, which kind of gives me Angel vibes, healing protection. Maybe they drop a deployable shield bubble that heals allies inside, or they have a second wind passive that gives allies a quick self-revive if they're knocked. There's also Tinkerer, a gadget master is what I'm thinking there, deployable drones, mini turrets, traps, or even portable cover. Basically, Rampart meets Horizon with an engineering degree. I do think this could possibly be Mila, Crypto's sister. We haven't heard anything from them in a very long time. There's also Flux, Scion, and Quantum. These three are more sci-fi, in my opinion. Flux implies gravity manipulations, pulling enemy into kill zones. Scion is telepathic or vision-based disruption, and Quantum is time manipulation, rewinds, phase shifts, maybe even something kind of like Fade, which we know was rumored a long time ago. And lastly, there was Arco, Neva, and Packrat. Arco sounds electric, chain lightning attack, shocking traps, kind of like Watson already. Neva's a mystery, maybe stealth or snow themed given the name. And Packrat, I assume, is some kind of loot hoarder, extra inventory space, faster looting, maybe a passive that grabs ammo from nearby death boxes. But let's zoom out for a second. This isn't just a list. This could be the pipeline for the next 2 to 3 years of Apex Legends content, especially with Apex Legends 2 coming right around the corner. Now that Battlefield is set for a release very soon. Combine this leak with Respawn's statement about ramping up new Legend releases, and here's what I think. Season 26 is just a breather to give us some types of new content, not necessarily new Legends. But starting in Season 27, we could be looking at back-to-back seasons with fresh characters and major reworks, as they've kind of figured out the staple of what they want to do in terms of just major gameplay loot. If Respawn staggers reworks with new Legends, they could refresh the meta constantly without overwhelming the game. This list even shows they're willing to revisit older designs, which means your dusty old main could suddenly become S tier again, looking at all the people complaining about how powerful Bangalore is in Season 26. But, and this is the most important, not all leaks make it into the game. Some of these names might be placeholders, scrapped entirely, or merged into other characters. Respawn is notorious for experimenting behind the scenes and never telling us what didn't make the cut. Remember Immortal or Prophet? Yeah, exactly. They kind of got named into other things. Some of them made it into the game, but they were completely different from what we thought. And right now, Apex is in an interesting spot. We've got new modes, a healthier game, and a big competitive push with the Sapporo ALGS coming up at the end of the year. But without a new Legend this season, players are looking for that next big hit of excitement. If this leak is legit, that hit is coming, and when it does, the meta is going to change so fast you'll feel like you stepped into a different game. All that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump into community clips now. Don't forget to submit your own to me at Thordan Smash on Twitter.
45 seconds until ring close. It's near. Good thing I can move. This is very exciting. Squads. Easy peasy. I have been down.
Shots here. Someone was not me. A whole team wipe. Now, mother, got people depending on you.
Nice one.
Grenade, look out! Grenade, look out!
Hunting foes.
Your thoughts on Apex Legends and the new Legends coming up in the future, and also don't forget to check out my outdoor channel in the top left corner. And until next time, everyone, keep slaying the Outlands. I'll see you out there.